And we're back at ABCNews.com's Top Line with our Republican strategist extraordinaire, Kevin Madden. And Kevin, let's start with Afghanistan. You've got a leaked report out there that's really going to put the president in a tough spot. They've got to be just steaming over the release of this, and now a couple of bad options for the president.
Well, I'm sure, and then it opens the president to a lot of criticism from those who have been historically critical of the president on everything from the war on terror to Afghanistan. And it does seem that the president is starting to move in a direction of the path of least resistance once again when it comes to national security measures. And I think he gave a number of indications over the weekend with his interviews on the during his round of the full Ginsburg that he was looking to change strategy there in a way that is going to probably inflame his critics.
During his campaign, Kevin, you watched it as closely as I did. When he got to the foreign policy sections of his campaign speeches and stuff, it was all about how he had taken our eyes off the ball in Afghanistan, really focus on there. He lays out a strategy to sort of set the groundwork for a surge of troops into Afghanistan just in March. What do you think has happened between March and August?
You're right. He built awareness around Afghanistan as almost a soft landing spot where he could show toughness, saying that we took our eye off the ball, this is exactly where we need to go. And now what he's doing, I think what you're seeing is a White House and a president that is increasingly aware of the erosion of public support for it and increasingly aware of his own erosion of popularity, and he's trying to sync the two up, essentially sort of buy an alignment, or I'm sorry, not buy an alignment, but achieve an alignment with the public on this.
And everybody's favorite vice president says, hey, look, well, here's the roadmap. Here's how you stop us. you win a couple of seats. This has got to be bad. This is bad messaging.
Look, Washington is the only place where you get in trouble for telling the truth. And I think your instincts are right, Rick. There is somebody right now mashing this up into an ad, and it is essentially going to send a message to those Republicans. Let's help approve the vice president right. Let's help stop this agenda, this growth of government, this taxing, this spending, a Washington status quo that is totally spun out of control. And we're going to use the vice president's own message against them.
And how about the other part of his message where he said, but if we hang on, if the Democrats can hang on and not lose so many seats, you will see this era of bipartisanship where our agenda will sail through.
I think Rick made it very clear this morning. I read the note and I thought it encapsulated perfectly. Just how long has he been in Washington, D.C., where he thinks that all of a sudden this overflowing bipartisanship is going to arise because Republicans lost?
Hope springs eternal.
Exactly.
The one chance of bipartisanship happening right now in the Finance Committee. What is Max Baucus? What has to happen in this committee, do you think, to change any of the dynamics around this?
Up on Capitol Hill, there is a credo that many of the most skilled legislators have, and that is grow the vote. And you have to look at your legislation. Now, he has 554, I think, amendments, 554 chances to essentially grow the vote. And how is he going to build this legislation?
You also get to shrink the vote with some of those
You can
amendments.
also shrink the vote, and that's I think one of the bigger challenges that they're going to face up there is whether or not they begin to alienate a lot of the progressive that are, I think, out of touch with reality, the political reality here, and looking to again have a confrontation. And I would have thought that at this point now you would have a little bit more of a give and take,
right.
But it seems like everybody's still dug in up there.
Now, Kevin, can't let you go without this. I know you, like most red-blooded Americans, watching Monday Night Football last night, but if you were watching ABC's Dancing with the Stars, you caught your old boss.
Yeah, Jacqueline yelled up for me from downstairs because I was watching. I can guarantee you I was watching Monday Night Football.
We got a couple of seconds of it, so you get to refresh your memory. This is Tom DeLay, the former House Majority Leader, on Dancing with the Stars. We're watching.
Wild thing, I think I love you. But I want to know for sure.
I grade him slightly higher for the butt shakes than the lip syncs, but what do you think?
I
Kevin?
agree with you. He's a better lip syncer than he is. Look, I think that is one rump that we never thought would shake on national TV. But look, I tell you what, he had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
You could tell he had a lot of fun. And I saw a lot of the old DeLay there because when he was doing the practice sessions and they showed him and he's like, oh, come on, DeLay. I don't know how many times he said that about what we were doing wrong on legislation or what we were doing wrong in the majority leader's office. But, I think a lot of people got to see a Tom DeLay that we all really like. He is for as hard-charging a partisan as he is, he's a really wonderful guy, and we saw a little bit of that last night.
A lot of fun. Kevin Madden, Republican strategist.
Great to be with you.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. That does it for this edition of Top Line. Click us on again tomorrow.
Twitter.com/The Note. And they had him with a whip in one of the promo clips.
Yeah.